Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair.
G'day Throws, this is Neon. I hope you're all having a bloody great day. So we're back in LA Noire for a new case in episode 12. Don't forget to like it and drop a comment if you like it, and I'd love it if you shared the video. So without further ado, let's get into it.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys.
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
What an asshole.
The newspapers.
But then again,
Need a drink.
so is Phelps.
I got the jitters again.
He deserves it.
Going to church doesn't make you a
So we're going to drive over to this
staying in the garage.
one that's driven off the edge of a cliff or something or other. Sorry if I sound a bit different today. I'm a bit sort of blocked up because I had a procedure the other day on Monday, and
Can you drive to this one?
it's just really been blocked up ever since. There's no way that tow truck will pull that thing up the cliff.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
This guy McAfee.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up.
Really?
Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for
Which
the
means she
coroner,
fucking
he's
swears
down
like
by
a
the
trooper.
crash site.
Okay, let's run. I like that car. I like the wrap round back window. Be shocking in a fucking rollover though. If you're in the back seat.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There,
So,
laid out
it's
on
a
the
bit beat
truck.
up.
And that isn't even the best part.
Okay. What is it? Oh, undies.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
I've been torn
Stuffed
off.
in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Okay, let's just scan through this. Milwaukee. You come home, you're worried about your father, he's forgiven, so she's a runaway girl, loves you, knows you, things you said, you're a good, decent girl, you're not made for Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. Mother wanted to be in a movie star. Sisters miss her. Please, please come back, I'm frightened for you, I can't help the feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother. Okay. Camille Hamilton. Okay. So she's a runaway.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
And you're just a big fat ham, aren't you?
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Really? Okay.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff?
You catch all the good ones.
If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Okay. Sounds like the coroner doesn't like being a coroner. Wants to be a detective. Yeah, that's just trash. From the crash. Trash from the crash. Okay, let's go talk to this movie star, whatever friggin' name it. What is it? June Ballard? She looks like an actress of the period that did some Tarzan movies. I can't remember though. Long time ago. Okay, what have you got to say?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
He's been shot down.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Really? It's gotta be doubt. It looks like... No, it's not. It's doubt. It's definitely doubt.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old
That's
lady.
because you are.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Okie dokie.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You lying bitch. What about the fact that her underpants have
I
been
think you're
ripped
lying,
off?
Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Yep. Her undies.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Doubt. I think it was not lie. It's certainly not true, so it's gotta be doubt.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the
I
talent.
am the talent.
And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
I think I will.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I'm not sure. I think it's doubt, but I'm not sure. But then again, the way she's looking, Lecture, says it's truth. I'm thinking about asking the community. I think it's doubt. Let's ask community. There you go. It's doubt.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture.
Ah.
Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee,
You're a bitch.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Yeah, let's just go shake the kid. Yeah, he can drive over there. So it's yeah, you can drive over there.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Okay.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Okay. So, she's a bit of a bitch, isn't she? Oh, look, the cop shop's right next to the hospital. That's convenient for them, isn't it? And beat up the prisoners, take them next door, fix them up, pull them back, beat them up some more. Okay, let's go talk to this this girl.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Okay. Oh, look, there's the doctor. Let's go talk to him. I wonder if I can. Oh, good, I can.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Who's this guy McAfee? Sounds like a gangster or something. Okay, let's go talk to the girl.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
There's a chart at the end of the bed. Want to take a look at that?
My head still feels swimmy.
Head trauma and soft tissue damage sustained in a car accident, residual traces of chloral hydrate in the bloodstream, external bruising, genitals, and other evidence of criminal abuse. Traces of chloral hydrate in the bloodstream recently administered, not administer further sedatives without express permission, patient to be held for arrest and observation. Okay, let's have a talk.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Yeah, right. Right, lie.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
I got raped yesterday, but it really didn't happen. Evidence of abuse.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up.
Really?
That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's
I
fault.
think Bukowski's not a fan anymore.
It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care
Sure
of
they
me.
do. Lie. You're a runaway.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you don't want to get sent home.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Okay. Well, it's not truth, so it's not a lie, so it's got to be doubt. It's got to be doubt.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Mm-hmm.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
It's sort of hard to tell because I can't tell if it's truth or doubt. It's not a lie. It's going to be truth or doubt. It looks like doubt, the way she's looking away. Let's ask community. It's the only way to find out. Wow, look at that. 45 to 37. Wow. It's truth. It's going to be truth.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
So I think we'll leave it there, Floros. So you have a bloody great day, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.